Hello, chat. Just give me 1 second. Or sorry about that. Good morning. I just woke up 20, 30 minutes ago. Well, to be transparent and fair, I was awake for over an hour, but I ended up lying in bed because, like, sometimes it takes quite a bit to get yourself out of bed. I would usually just lay there, contemplate on what I want to get out of bed, and then ultimately decide to get out of bed, scheduled, like, which is actually pretty good for me because if I didn't have a stream scheduled, I'd probably sleep until 11 o'clock, even though I was awake at like 8, 8 o'clock. Let me get a sweater. I here. Yeah, I have a setup where it's so I have a standing desk and I usually stand on it for most of the time. Sometimes I don't. Well, more often than I don't, but it helps with getting posture and just feeling like I'm actually not. But because of the way my desk is set up, I don't have a lot of room to put stuff on my desk. So what I ended up doing was I ended up buying a few this from IKEA, and I installed quite a few like shelves and stuff, pegboard shelf, like the pegboards, actual shelves and stuff like that around my desk. So now it looks a little bit more like a cubicle, hence the cubicle trauma. Um, and I have a IKEA square for 2x2 bookshelf beside my desk where my piece sits on, and in the shelf units, there's basically writing utensils, books, um, my old graphics tablet, which I really need to use again because I actually genuinely enjoy it, but I forgot I have to turn it on, and I need to figure that out. And I use Clipseo Paint so little now. I love the software. Wrong. I will use it again, hands down. I did pay for like full version, but I just don't have, I guess, the time or like motivation. I really like drawing on iPad because it's so seamless, and because I'm like a heavy Mac user or um Apple ecosystem user, everything's just so easy. But on PC, it's hard because I don't have a lot of like my tools and stuff. A lot of my tools were designed for Procreate, anyways. Anyways, so I woke up. I realized it's 10 o'clock. I panicked a little bit on the inside, and I went and did my skincare as usual. You can never ever skip out on skincare if you want good. Well, aside from like a healthy diet, exercising, and all that stuff. Like I have to drink a lot of water to maintain my skin clear, which I haven't been doing now, so it's kind of going to shit. But we don't talk about that. But I started using retinol recently, and for those of you who don't know, retinol is one of the only ingredients um, or chemical compounds uh, that reduce that sorry that has anti-aging properties and is proven by science to have anti-aging properties. So it's most trusted ingredients in like for dermatologists, for skincare, and like just for like in general, youth enhancements in general. So I started retinol recently because I've heard that retinol, if you start young, especially if you have acne prone skin, can help with reducing acne prone skin over time, like reduce acne, and doesn't help regulate sebum production, which is um, basically oily pores and stuff like that, but does help with um, your skin clear over time, reducing fine lines and like textures and stuff like that, which I do have a lot of. I have a lot of fine lines and textures because it's just the way my skin is. I have really weird things going on in my skin. I like my mom has told me that I had really bad skin when I was younger, and it's literally only saved thanks to skincare. The consistency of my skincare has allowed for my skin to look good in the way where like it doesn't. I don't have like constant like acne flare-ups. I don't have like really red stuff. I don't have like skin flaking off. That still happens every day, but it's controlled now. That it's not really bad. But it was so bad that like we had my mom was contemplating taking me to a dermatologist because it's not gonna fix itself. Anyways, the point is that I saw on retinol, and retinol dries out your skin really quick. So if you never used retinol before, a lot of people recommend skin influencers, dermatologists. They recommend the sandwich technique, which is the skincare and don't put any more actives beyond retinol on your skin when you use retinol in the beginning because it's so strong that anything else might counteract it. So I just did a cleanse, double cleanse because I'm very old. And then I use a very basic hydrating toner that I have for whenever my skin goes to shit and I can't use anything else. And I love that. I use a really I did a few layers to get the moisture in, and I use a Cosrx Nail Mousse in because that one really helps keep the hydration in my skin. So my skin doesn't morning. After that, I start the sandwiching technique, which is on one layer of moisturizer or however much you need. Depends on your skin. Everyone's different. And then you put the retinol, which is a serum, on top. Normally, you don't do that because the moisturizer acts like a barrier to prevent like a serum from being absorbed into your skin as well as it could have on bare skin, right? But retinol is so strong that if you don't do that, your first few days you're going to like have flare-ups of acne, red skin, peeling skin, all of that, and I already have that, right? So I don't want that to happen. So what I do instead is, I just need to. So what I do then, right, is I use moisturizer instead in the form of the sandwich technique. And after moisturizer, you put on the retinol. And then once you put on the retinol and pat it in, don't use too much if you're starting off. Thank God I listened to YouTube and like dermatologists and everything because I already broke out from doing this, and thankfully it wasn't bad. It was like to the point where it looked like my usual breakout, but I could tell that it was from the retinol. But anyways, let me get back on track. After putting on retinol, finally you put on one more layer of moisturizer to lock it all in to the retinol in place. So have sufficient moisture everywhere so it doesn't like penetrate too deep in and cause mass breakouts, redness, itchiness, all that stuff. My first ever day using retinol, my skin was so itchy. Like it's not to the point where I need to scratch it. But I was like, oh yeah, no. The retinol is definitely kicking in because half an hour after I put it on with the sandwich technique, my skin started to like feel really like it was heating up a lot. And I was looking in the mirror and I was like, yeah, my skin looks really red in areas where I applied retinol. And I also have itchiness. It was like itching and tingling. I'm like, okay, how am I going to sleep tonight? So it lasted for quite a few hours until like the morning, and then was fine. But throughout the night, I was like, oh my god, I would just want to scratch it, but I'm like, I shouldn't. Don't ever scratch your face. Marks on your face. I woke up, my skin was so dry. It was like Sahara Desert dry. It was flaky. It was ugh. But the skin underneath looked amazing. It looked like I went to like a spa treatment and woke up like this. It was what my skin looks like. It was what my skin looked like on a good day, and I was so happy with it. Except for flakiness, okay, that was disgusting. But anyways, that was my skincare routine for the past week. I've been using retinol on and off, like giving my my skin time to breathe and then like going back on it. And so far results have been really good. I am breaking out right now. Not so good, but I know it's temporary and it'll go away like in a few, so I'm fine. Um, I was saying how I woke up late. So sorry, I went completely off the rails. I just like talking about skincare a lot. So I woke up, I did my skincare, I went to the kitchen and my mom made me some like, thank you mom. Was I can't wake up on time, so made some food, and then I made myself a matcha latte. Usually I have it hot because it's easier to make. This time today I decided to have it cold, which is really weird because my room right now where I'm streaming is actually pretty cold, and I feel cold, but I'm still drinking some cold. Do you guys ever feel like that? Like one of my favorite things to do. Oh, here's the matcha with the ice. One of my favorite things to do in winter is to eat ice cream and to drink like iced coffee, especially like iced peppermint mocha and stuff like that. Is it just me? Like I feel like it tastes better when it's cold. When you have cold and cold, it tastes better. When you have cold and hot, it tastes better too. So it's like cold always wins. Except for some cases, like fall, I would say fall is the weather where I like hot drinks, but like winter, cold drinks, which is really weird, I think, because usually it's hot drinks to keep you warm. I'm already warm from my jacket. If I'm going to drink something hot, I'm going to be even more warm, and I'm going to be stuffy, I'm going to start sweating, and my sweat is going to turn into ice. And then the ice is going to stick on my skin. Yeah. And now we're here. Okay. I'm so sorry for the whole, like, derailing, but today's stream, we're going to look into trying out Procreate Dreams. For those of you who don't know, Procreate Dreams is an app that's associated with Procreate. I don't remember the company name. I can look it up later. But this app is specializing in creating 2D animations, expressive videos, and to just bring your art to life. And I really like that because I feel that a lot of people who use Procreate are also people who animate their drawings, I find. And a lot of us Procreate users have been asking for more animation features. So here we have Procreate Dream. Now let me just, and I can show you the beautiful graphics. I really like watching mockups and like adverts like this because it's not a blatant advert, but you can clearly tell it's an advert because it's trying to, sell the product to you and why it's so good. And it seems like they have the brushes and stuff like that, which is good. I've heard that the tools for drawing aren't there yet, so it might be better to just draw in Procreate and bring it in. But we're experimenting today. Fine. Okay. So it has gestures. Okay. Pinch to timeline. Oh, 3 fingers to expand. Okay. Quick pinch. Double tap to focus. Okay, so it's like the usual controls then. I'm just gonna watch it one more time just because I'm forgetful. Yep, 2 fingers to zoom in. Draw and paint. So, you flick the timeline away to make more room to draw. Bring gorgeous texture to animations with all your favorite Procreate brushes and guide your work with onion skin. So I will need to import some of my brushes in afterwards because I couldn't do it when I was on this screen. Because this is like the intro screen, and when I opened it earlier, I had to exit it to do stuff, and I didn't want to do that. So I'm going to turn off the overlay in a bit to get my stuff in, and then we can fix it. But it's nice that they offer the brushes. And I really like the flipbook feature. I find that like it's very similar to Procreate. And I really like it. Oh, and you can see onions optional. Oh, okay. performing. Now anyone can animate, record motion or effects, touch, and instant. I feel like I understand, but I don't really understand. Oh, okay. So it's basically if you have like a standing still animation where it's just like blinking eyes and like moving hair and stuff, you can add movement to it without drawing it. Okay, I mean that's pretty basic. Like you can do that easily with Clip Studio Paint and other animation softwares, but it's nice that they included that in such like a smooth way because sometimes when you're doing animations, it's hard to, at least for me, and I'm keep in mind I'm like purely self-taught. I have no background in animation. I have a few friends who are in animation, but I'm not. So we can't be talented by association, unfortunately. Imagine being talented, or like imagine having skills by association. Like your friends as like your friend's an actor. That means you can act really well too. That'd be so cool. Anyways, so I really like this feature. I'm not sure how I'm going to use it yet. I have some ideas, but we'll see. And keyframing, the classic. Tap the playhead to set the start and end points of your action. Add frames. Exactly where for precise motion graphics and cinematic animation. So I have an idea. I'll show you guys in a bit, but I need to import this stuff in this program first. But I've been working on a motion graphic, well, and a drawn one for my stream for a while now. I haven't gotten much progress with it, mainly because I don't have time to work on it. But if I'm going to try out Procreate Dreams, I might as well just import that file in because it's not even done. It's like a very, very rough sketch, and I can work on it on stream. Okay, that works. Okay. Let me just hide my iPad capture for a bit because I realized there's an iCloud option here. And oh, okay, so it's just saving stuff onto your iCloud. It doesn't mean like actually like going for like iCloud stuff, which is good because I have too many files in there. Okay, so this is me after clicking the create new, sorry, this button here, the plus button. So here we have the options to create a new movie. We can do 4K widescreen, ultra widescreen, socials, where screen size, and widescreen. I like how it gives you the option because this is a very, my point of view, because of my background, which I won't get to, it has a lot to do with accessibility and intuition when it comes to software. I personally can learn how to use software, whether it's intuitive or not. I'll complain for it, but I can appreciate the value that companies and like brands put into intuitive design because not everyone's brain works the same. Everyone is different. Everyone has their own circumstances and their own needs. And I get that some people say why cater to the minority when cater to the majority? Well, the majority is already a saturated market. So when you can cater to the minority, you open the market because catering to the minority will automatically cater to the majority. So it's the business mindset that works when you think about it. In terms of actual practice, it takes time to implement. It takes like more dedication, more work, more like upfront costs and research and development and stuff like that. But it works better in the long run, in my opinion. Anyways, back to intuitive design. I like how two things. One, the whole entire screen shape with the curved corners reflects the shape of the iPad, which is very, very it's a simple element, but it works because for someone who needs visualization, this helps a lot. And as you scroll through, you can see that there's different screen sizes, and this further helps improve visualization. And to top it off, there's also like identifications on what the format is: widescreen, 4K, make your movie in the most popular format for film, which is a good thing because some people don't know. Like, not to gatekeep knowledge, but some people just don't understand what formats are, like, what film formats are, what the widescreen is, this and that. Even I don't know all of it myself because primarily I use metrics imperial, so the conversion rate is just, my head just explodes. So I just like know some things in like metrics and know some things in like inches, like 39 by 40 for a palette and stuff like that. But sorry, I need to breathe. Whenever I talk, I find I don't breathe, which is concerning because that's one of the fundamental features of a human body, is to breathe, and I don't breathe when I talk. So, like for example, here it says showcase your animations with the ultimate thematic experience, as you can see in like movie theaters and stuff like that, and socials and like Square. So it's nice. It's nice. For the sake of my purpose, I'm going to go with widescreen or screen size. Most likely screen size because I'm making brain, work with me, please. I'm making overlay. I was gonna do it in After Effects, but let's try here. I'm gonna click draw. Okay. So it tells you the frames here. Interesting. I don't know how many frames I need yet. So for now, I might just work on the drawing a bit. I'm going to hide my screen for something in. Huh. Okay, my issue is I'm not really sure how to import stuff in. Okay. Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay. Add. Oh, files. Okay, I understand. Okay. Oh, I didn't have my screen yet. Oops. Let's see. Streaming. Did it work? It works. Amazing. Hmm. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to. I would say it feels a little bit wonky right now, probably because it needs better like UI adjustments. But overall, pretty decent. Hmm. Okay. 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 Here. So here is the overlay I have as far. See, there's nothing playing yet. There's nothing. Um. One, two. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So basically, the timeline you see is the timeline you get. The time. Okay. Um. Frames, duration. Uh, oh. Okay. No wonder it's so weird. Okay. Let me actually exit this. Exit this. Yeah. Anchor? Oh, I can anchor this. done. Okay. I'm gonna have to play around with the software a little bit myself first too. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Oh, here we go. Okay. I would say I probably won't be able to do anything right now, but let's just. Okay. I was worried because I was like, okay, what if everything is merged on one layer? I don't want that to happen because I need my layers to work. But so when I drag my Procreate file into this program, like drag and drop, everything, all of the layers, all of that information ended up being imported into Dream, and that's really cool. I like that. I like that quite a lot. Okay. Hide some stuff. I think that's fine. Okay. Oh, I need to import my brushes because these brushes are no. I'm not using these. So sorry about hiding everything, but you know, doxing. And more like I just have a lot of private information that I shouldn't even like leak. Okay. I need to find my brushes. Huh. Now where are my brushes? Oh, I might not even have my brushes. Okay. I might not have my brushes actually. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go and get my Mac and import some brushes in because I can't work without my brush. At least I need at least my very basic ones. Go grab my Mac really right back. Okay, I am back. Mac turn. I need a new MacBook. As much as I like my one, it's done for. It's actually for. I got in 2019 free M1 chip, and let me tell you, Intel chips not work well with a Mac. Nope. Because I've seen my friends' Macs and they're like they run so well, and mine's just like funky. It has a running speed of like a good equal. No, I don't want to say. It has a running speed of like. What's a slow creature of a turtle? Maybe. It does feel like a turtle most of the time. Okay. Art collection, brush collection. Oh. Alright, I have this brush set. In the future. Now I need a sketch. Brushes. Aha, found them. I'm not dumb. I found them. Sorry for wait. Okay. paint, sketch are the ones I really need. I'll just share those with my airdrop, my iPad. Please and thank you. Oh, perfect. I think I can just drag and drop it. Yeah. How convenient. I really like the drag and drop feature. I feel like that's one thing I like about Procreate is the ability to drag and drop everything. It's just so intuitive. Okay, so I have 2 brushes and I just need one more set and then we're good to go. Sorry for the wait. Drop to my iPad. I've been thinking recently, now that it's December, I feel like I need to set New Year resolution for myself. I might make a video on it too, just so I can keep myself accountable, because every year I try to make New Year resolutions. I only do some of them, and I don't really keep myself accountable for it. But on my list of things I really want to do, and I probably should do because it's good for me, are 2 things. Oh no, like 5 things. First off, I want to start exercising more. I've gained a lot of weight recently, and it's not like healthy. I feel like a lot of it stems from like my unhealthy lifestyle, and I should really improve my lifestyle. And by improving it, what I can do is I can exercise more. I personally feel like that's a good thing to do, and I just want to exercise. Like I don't like physical activity, but I also feel like I have a lot of like pain issues that could be solved by like or could be reduced by exercising more, and also like lack of energy and stuff like that. A lot of that has to do with like not exercising enough, I feel. And my second priority is getting my driver's license because it's been 8 years and I still haven't gotten it. I I was going to I was supposed to step into a car at least like 5 years ago, but it never happened. I had to restart my driver license from zero, and now I still put it off even though I only have a few years left. So I really need to start driving next year. Like I have reasons now that motivate me, but I'm terrified of cars. Like I'm terrified of like being in like driving a car because I feel like it's so much responsibility. Maybe that's a good thing to be like fearful, because a lot of people take what they have for granted. It's like, oh yeah, it's fine, everything's gonna be fine. I'm like, I'm so paranoid, I can't. Like I feel so responsible if anything happens. Okay. Sorry, I just kept on talking and talking. Here. I have my 2 brush sets now. And I'm going to look up some brushes because I'm going to see my play. And I might just what would be overlay. Okay. Images. Okay. I have some decent reference. I'm trying to it's also like I'm at a point where I need to like try to create things that are more cohesive and theme. I feel like the more attention to detail I put into something, the more issues I have. So I'm going to start off basic with doing 3 main things. And I'm going to actually write it down as well. Oh, Right, palettes. I forgot. Hmm. Three things. I will only animate dust particles, then flashing lights, and I guess window background. I want to keep it simple, and then I can do like animation effects, like typewriting and stuff like that, like text-based stuff, and After Effects because I'm way more comfortable with using After Effects. I really should do more motion graphics on After Effects, like as a project, because I have so many like ideas I want to try, but I don't have time. And that's my second New Year's resolution. I want to give myself more time to do things I like. I realized that I never really. I'm always. My friends keep on calling me a workaholic, and I think there is some truth in that because I'm working 3 part-time jobs while being in school. And I feel like I overwork myself quite a bit, and I should just take more time to myself and do things I like. Parfait. And neutral pastels. Yeah, let's keep those 3 things in mind when I do this. So maybe something. Okay, let's not get too out of hand. Let's just focus on drawing first. So what I want for here would be star ugly writing. Star spoon. And then typewriter thing. Typewriter eye thing. Uh-huh. I don't remember what this bar is called, but I'll probably have like loading graphics. Sure. That. And I might just. There's no lasso tool. Okay, that's my. Okay, that's one thing that I can't live without. There's no lasso tool. Okay, so basically what that means is I can't really do anything until I start importing stuff in. So the most I can do right now is I can actually just lay out everything, which actually isn't bad. That's a good thing I can do. I can just start laying out my ideas and then once I can like go back into like Procreate because I can like import files back and forth. I can finish all of the details I need, import it back in here, and then just move everything like because you have the option to like adjust things frame to frame, and I can do that next week. And this week I'll just focus on getting stuff on. Okay, I can do that. Fine. I would have liked to use more of the animation feature, but I can't really do anything right now. You know what? Maybe for the sake of understanding things better, I'm going to just pick one of these and just see how they do stuff. So it's organized into themes. So there's scene 1, which is background. 2, camera. Scene 3. I'm presuming it's scene 4, 5, 6, 8. Oh, this looks beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna play it. Is this copyrighted? I'm going to turn off the music. Yes, it is copyrighted. That's beautiful. Oh, wow. I need to zoom out to view the whole video. I see. Okay, that's absolutely gorgeous. I'm glad we took the time to actually look into it. Let's go scene to see that obviously the animation is quite fluid. See each frame by frame. And they use like different like pause at different points. Like some pauses are longer to create the properties of inertia. Interesting. If you look, it's not actually like if you look at each frame, it's almost stop motionly. It's not like very fluid, but because of like the way it was animated, the tools that were used, it looks like a fluid motion. Yeah, it looks fluid because of how fast it goes. Whereas if this was slowed down, you could tell that it just choppy. It isn't bad. It's doing its own. Okay, let's analyze this. Drawing. Huh. Okay, so the person. I wish there was a way for you can just hide everything. This is this person. Look at. Okay. Oh wow, this is huge. My bad. Sorry, I wasn't paying that close. Massive. Yeah, so if you look at. Oh, interesting. Okay. So I feel my overall impression is this app has a lot to offer. There are some things that I don't really like about it, like not having a lasso tool and more like drawing features. But you can easily offset that if you already have Procreate your arsenal. And I feel that most people who do buy Dreams already have Procreate, or else they would have just gotten Procreate app by itself. And that's if they really want to do animation. With that in mind, I will say that the lasso tool is and image editing tools are essential to like the workflow. No matter how good the program is, if they don't have a lasso tool and editing tools, it becomes like hard to use. Oh, I don't know what that was. Is this timeline edit? Oh, so use this to edit the timeline. I let me go here to draw. Okay. So far, so good. I think I need to play around with it a little bit more myself first to get a better sense of what I need to. Because when I'm on stream right now, I don't really know what to pick apart and use. Alright, I'm just drinking my matcha. So for now, I can just, while we're on stream, I can maybe just figure out what I want to do. Let's see. Okay. So my original idea for like my starting student screen was to have like a cute computer setup and of the like. And then I want to have a light because I really like this light is actually similar to one I have at home. So it reminds me of like my own. Now I started this drawing before I had my new room layout set up. So now that I do have my room layout set up, I want to add elements of my own room in here. And actually I can take a look at something private. I'm sorry for doing this. quite often. I just want to see if there's like a photo that I'm going through my photo album right now, but because I have so many photos that I can scroll through my photo album once and you'll know exactly where I am. Like, it's not that hard to figure out where I am based on my photos, just because they're all from my workplace at this point. And my workplace is a pretty notable destination that you can Google search first. Now, when did I start this file? Okay. You know how you have so many photos you can't figure out where you put your photos in? That's how I feel right now, and what I feel like this is really weird way to do this. But I'm checking when I made my overlay file, which is apparently September. So I'm just gonna scroll back to September, I guess. Month, September. And I'm gonna see if I can find any of my old references. Because I was using a reference when I was creating my overlay idea, and I kind of like reference it again for my overlay. Oh, this is pretty. Since when did I do this? When you have a memory as like patchy as mine, sometimes I just look at things. I'm like, when did I take a picture of this? Like, where is this from, anyways? I'm like, oh, right, I did take a picture of that. I just don't remember it. Wow, embarrassing type of thing. Ooh, that shouldn't be. Hold on. Okay, so I can't find the images, probably because I have too many images. Guess how many images I have in my photo album, actually? Like, it's a staggering amount considering how little I use my devices. I have over 20k photos and like stuff on my like in my photo album. And I feel like that's actually kind of ridiculous. Actually insane. Like, what am I on to decide, oh, let's have 1,000 photos? Several hundreds of thousands. Brain. Get my point. Okay, I found a photo. Okay. I'm gonna send it to myself. And then we can start drawing. I think I'm going to do a little bit of this, and then I'm going to work on some other drawing for a day later. I hope I have more time in December and in like late December to like 2024 to have more time to do like drawing stuff and gaming stuff. Just because my exams are starting next, and I'll be very busy. I'll still stream, but I'll probably cut it off at like the hour to 2 hour mark, or maybe even a little bit earlier. We will have to see. Ooh, wrong screen. That's Procreate, not Procreate. I like the name Procreate Dreams, but it is a little bit hard to say. I feel like one of the things about like a stream overlay that customizable, but I want to customize it based, but my issue is trying to figure out how to do that. And so right now I'm looking at elements in my room. What do I have that reflects? Honestly, I think it's my. This might be a little bit weird, but I feel like this reflects. My room has. Oh no, Zagreus. my room has a lot of where it's like very aesthetic, but also weird because I don't really have like a consistent theme in like my room setup. But I have a lot of like Genshin Impact stuff and like bunnies and bears. So let me write that down. Yo, what? Bunny. Um, yeah, Jinx, Genshin. I have so many Miffy things in my room. Okay, let's do Miffy then. And Lego flowers. You know what? E&D. That's what. Ah, that makes the perfect sense. I have E&D dice everywhere. Okay, that makes perfect sense. So let's just draw a cheek still. Ugh, why's that so ugly? Draw straight, please. Okay, so I have like dice, right? Of course, it's not gonna be this ugly. I would say the tools feel a bit harsher in Dream than it does in like Procreate. Like it feels a little bit harder to draw. So I have dice. They're not uniform, but it's sketch. I'm gonna put dice there. I don't have layers. Fuck me. Yeah, I can't even merge layers. Oh my god. Okay, this is not a good start. So basically, my lesson learned is lay out things using this app. So Dream, lay out things using Dream, and then do like some like editing of like specific like elements and stuff. But don't draw in it because drawing in this is way too difficult. Also, the sensitivity is really high for some. Like, this line here is from my drawing. It's from like my brain. It's from my drawing glove. There shouldn't be anything. This should not be happening. So, it's too sensitive for what that's worth. Oh no, there's no. Fuck. Okay. Can't draw a straight line without a ruler, man. As close to of a straight line I could get. Yeah, no, this is bad. This is bad, man. Okay. So let's not get distracted now. This is weird. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit glitchy. I will say it feels glitchy right now. Which is understandable. It's a new app. I will give it credit where it deserves. App. So here is going to be word. Like this. Then have my mouse here. Genshin Impact Rate mouse that my friend got me. That yeah, like this. That's a cute mouse, right? Ooh, it's glitchy. It's glitchy. Hey, my mouse sketch is actually quite nice for what it's worth. I mean, look, that's pretty cute. Isn't that pretty cute? I think that's pretty cute. Okay, one thing I really want to add into my room, this. Show the composition. Probably have to be here. I have this Miffy charging station where where my phone usually sits like this. Yeah, my phone usually sits like that. My phone usually sits like. Then I have here, basically Miffy in a bottle. Cute. So I want to put that in there for sure. What else? And then this is also a screen. So there is one thing I would probably put in of everything else. The game that I don't play it too often. But I'll play on stream eventually again after a while. But can you guys guess what it is? Give you a hint of colors. Guesses? Any guesses? This is one of my best drawings I've ever done in my career as a digital artist. And also one of my absolute all-time Hades. It doesn't, I know it doesn't match the theme, but it's my room. I'll add what I want. Like that. Anyways, I super love Hades. One of my favorite all time. And it's one of the first. Zagreus Nendroid is one of the first and only Nendroids that I've ever bought. Costs a lot, but worth it. And then everything else in my room is honestly just Genshin. Which is weird because I don't play Genshin that often. Like, it's not a game I play every day. I do love it. I absolutely love Genshin, and I will play it again. But I'm so behind on content. Honestly, I'm so behind on content. It actually makes it worth playing now, because back then I just ran out of content to play, and I just stopped for like 2 years. I basically stopped near the end of Lyria in the introduction to Inazuma. That's when I stopped playing. And I know there's so much going on now. There's even Honkai Star Rail, which I've been tempted over and over again to play, but to be honest, the investment I'll need to keep on playing Honkai Star Rail, considering I only stream 2 times a day, I mean 2 times a week, and not that many hours, just not realistic. Of course, I'm playing for my own enjoyment, but at that point, I probably spend more time playing it off stream than on stream, and there'll just be no point. These are my AirPods or my earbuds, whichever I prefer. This is supposed to be like a retro console, which I don't have obviously, but I think it's cute. So we keep it there. We'll make this bigger. Okay. I think that's enough for now. You know what we should do? We should actually try using an app. So I'm just going to do. Let's do raw. Hmm. You know what? Let's just do something cute. I hate how I don't have any like my tools on. Even if I wanted to draw nicely, I can't. Look, it's so annoying. Because by now I've used like the whatchamacallit tool. The magic selection tool. Just to fill it in without having to do one. I think. Can I copy this? Hmm. Done. How do I edit it? I can't really do anything. I just this. I'll warp distort. It. It. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's two drawings now. I can maybe move and then warp it. Yes. Okay. Up a little. Then I can warp it. Done. Now my question is now, how do I duplicate this? Duplicate. There. So I would say it's really hard to use this. I'll be honest, it's actually quite hard. I can do move warp. I'm going to shrink a little bit. And here a little bit. Like this. Basically, I'm trying to do the movements of a slime. So if you see like this, I'm probably going to extend the frame a little bit afterwards, so it can be a smooth transition. But I'm going to need this. Then I need to go back to edit. Warp. I'm not doing it the most effective way. I do understand that. But man, this is hard. So basically what I'm going to do now is I want to expand this outward. Practice it. Yep. Okay. Then we go back to draw. There has to be an easier way to do this. I'm probably just not figuring out or reading right stuff. Fire up. I'm just going to keep that tapered edge. Ultimately, I do want touch. And I'm fine with it being like pixely because slime, not much else. Higher. Okay. Okay, I mean that's go back to draw. I can just do the duplicate. Up even higher. I think at this point it's you can just do like actual blob shape now at this point. Okay. Then scale. Move all the way up. And I think I'm going to warp it a little bit. Okay, so I can't do that. I'm a bit confused. So basically, once I have a shape, the only thing I can do is warp it to its maximum potential. I can't really do anything else with it. Like this. Okay. And then after that, I'm going to just reverse it. Okay. Duplicate. Copy. Copy. Paste. I feel like this is a little bit monotonous. I apologize. I feel that whenever I'm trying to figure out something, I just end up being a little bit more quiet because I'm not really sure what I'm doing. So I think it's really just over here. I don't like how like the UI is good, but there's a lot that could be done with it. That makes sense. Copy, delete this. The back here. Now we have like a loop. But I think I'm going to add a little bit more. Add a little bit more to this. Give it like motion. Just move. Warp. Like and I'm going to do I'm going to and down like that. That. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So I'm going to bring the end a little bit more down. Not funny. I'm going to do all the way down. Warp. Motion where the slime goes flat. I want to do that a bit. Like this. Now my question is how do I extend this? Oh, there we go. Okay, interesting. I can try extending this. How do I do that? Animal? definitely too. Oh, that's cute. I think I like that. Yeah. Let's keep let's keep all of that. Now my question is, how do I select everything? Um, back option. And, and delete content at the highest point. So be I'm going to nope. I feel like that's better now, but my question is, how do I group everything? I saw that you can clearly group stuff. Maybe okay, I'm gonna search this up. I feel like there should be an answer for this. I'll create group. I select multiple. Tap edit timeline. Circle or draw over content in your timeline with Apple Pencil. Oh, なるほど. Also, I can center now. Perfect. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. That towards here. Oh, here we go. Okay. Now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to add. Actually, going to edit it. I actually have no idea. I would say this is a little bit of a scuffed approach. Understand that? So basically, what I'm trying to do is I want to have like a standstill moment where it smiles. On. Sorry if I'm. Oh, okay. Well, I need to. I need to start that. Oh, I could do. Like, no, I don't like it. Like, I think it's just better. I feel like this is just better as it is for now. Anything, there is one thing I can do. It jumps higher. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine for now. My question is, how do I edit each? Might need. Yeah, I need a new track to base it on. Yeah, that then. Okay. So now let's work on the eyes. Hmm. You know what? Let's do a blush first. I feel like that's easier to work. Yeah. Like that, maybe? And I can delete this. I can. I think this is quite hard to manage. Okay. Goes here. Duplicate. And it goes here. And then for this one, I might have to warp it a little bit. I think. Move. Warp. So basically, everything has to have its own track. Makes sense. That makes sense. Duplicate. Now it's here, and we up. It. Okay, again. Oh, wow. No, this is. Oof. Okay. Now this has the opposite fan. Tap this. It's like here instead. That. This kind of looks like a face now at this point. Then duplicate. Nice. Ugh. How do I fix this? This. Yeah, how do I fix this? I guess I can just add. Like this, maybe? Okay. And goes back down. So just copy. Copy. Then 1, 2. I feel like animation takes quite a long time just because of like frames and stuff. Copy. I feel like I'm getting a hang of it so far, but that being said, I feel like a lot get better. There's also a lot of tools that could be made, so it's a better experience. Copy. Paste. Okay. Now we're almost done. Copy. I think I'll paste. Yeah. Only one more copy. Actually, I can just. Here we go. Yeah, okay. That works quite nicely. Yeah. Yay, it's a bouncing slime. Hi, Kamiri. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I'm using Procreate Dreams, which is a new app that was released in November 22nd by the same company as Procreate. And this is an app that is heavily geared towards animation. So 2D animations and like overall, I would say it's definitely do not use this to draw. I have no tools that I usually use to draw. I have like no like lasso tool, no liquify selection stuff, nothing. All I have is like a pen tool and stuff like that. So a little bit limiting, I will say. But I feel like the animation stuff so far is pretty good. So just a little bit clunky, which I did expect from a new program. So I'm just making this weird slime emote for now. Funny thing, I might edit this. Actually, just make it a little bit lighter. towards this. Oh no, I have to edit each and every one. You know what? I can do like a gradient effect on it actually. Yeah, I can actually do a gradient effect. Okay, hold on. This is the color here. One. This one can be a bit darker. One's what's a pink? No, that's too. And light. I think I have to. Can't use too many different colors. I just have to use. I think that's fine. Yeah. Anything? I can just do this color, but lighter. That makes more fun. Okay. And I can just darker. Or 7. Yeah, there we go. That's so weird. This is so weird. Oh my god. I kind of like it though because it's so funny. And I think I'm going to background for add track. Oh, track here. background layer. What color should I do? Oh, definitely not pink. Sure, but I mean, I guess it's fine. I don't like blue though. Track option. I wish there was a way to just cut it. Oh, there we go. What's a good color to use for a background? Because I'm not sure. I definitely don't want to use too bright of a color, I think. Blue? Like a more muted one? Yeah, maybe that would be better. Maybe even like a navy blue. Somewhere here. Oh. Okay. That's not too bad, right? I like the other. Let's keep it here. Then we're going to add new track above. And we're going to do we'll copy here and edit. For stars, I want to erase whatever's on this track. And then I think it's high time to give them some eyes. Now, eyes are a bit tricky because I'm not really sure what to do for eyes. I think we can just do simple eyes. This. Maybe not that color to be fair. This. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to draw the eyes. Maybe I can just... I can't duplicate it. Yeah, this is what I'm annoyed about. I can't duplicate layers. I feel like that should be a functionality. Okay, so let's do. Give it a little bit of hair. Looks really bad in my opinion. No. What can we do? I think this is fine. So in the capsule, my pink. I'm going to do. I feel like that's fine now. I think like this reminds me of like Clannad. You guys know the anime Clannad? Honestly, it's pretty sad and devastating. Now that I think about it, it's like it's been a very long time since I watched it. But I always remember crying every time I watch it, because it's just like so wholesome and dark at the same time. Because a lot of the themes touched on in that anime aren't something you usually like see as a kid. I think it's like it's very much like adult theme or like mature theme. Hmm. Add a little bit. I think we're good. I go to edit timeline. Just move. Work with me. Copy this. That looks like a slime, right? Like I feel that looks kind of nice, but that's my. Copy. I'm going to color drop, pick this color back here. So weird. I feel like this is like one of the weirdest things I've drawn so far. Copy. It's a dongle. It's a floaty dongle. Time to change back the oh, copy. I'm going to go a little bit. Let's stand out more. Darker. No. Oh. Sorry. I'm just being like, I've basically, I'm just trancing at this point because I'm like, and we do this, and we do that, and we do this, and we do that, and we do this, and we do that, and we do this. Sorry, it's so weird. I know. Like, I feel bad for just fumbling and like doing. I'm like, oh, do this, do that, do this, do that. But basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to add features in step by step because I can't do it with layers now. Procreate lets you to do with layers. Whereas this, you have to use tracks, which isn't bad thing. It's more like it's just tedious because it's lacking a lot of other features right now. There. Okay. I actually quite like how it looks right now. But I do think that the background should be a different color. This just isn't doing it any favor. This? Yeah, at this point, ooh. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Wait, guys, look. That's pretty cute. What do you guys think? Oh, I like it. It's not the best thing I've done. I do think it's decently cute though. I do think what I should do is when it jumps off, I'll have it splatter. Then when it jumps down, it will have a splatter as well. Okay. So I'm trying to add motion into it because right now it just looks like it's up and down without like any. There's no definition of a solid surface, and I think I want to add that in with like ripples, not an actual line because I feel like that would ruin the version of the piece. But that being said, that being said, right? Sorry. That being said, I might that. I'll do the same. I'll duplicate this. There we go. I like how like the jiggly effect of like the eyes, like how it's actually going up and down. Oh, look at his face. I like that. If anything, I might just make the color like the time to see. I feel like it's I'll just add more of lighter color in. One. Oh, pause. Probably do color and here we go. Like that looks way better, I think. Yeah. Okay. We're almost at 2 hours mark, so I think I'm just going to end it off by drawing a little bit flatter and then there with this. Need to get some coffee. I'll be right back. Coffee hit the spot. Okay. I am back. Now let's finish this. Whenever I feel like what I need to learn to do now, like for me in general as a streamer, is whenever I'm drawing, I need to learn how to like distract myself and talk more because I can tell that I'm very boring to look at. I'm just drawing attentively. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm very like concentrated. And I just don't really. Drawing. Track option. Content binding. Now I make a new track. How do I, track option? There should be a way to like split. I feel like I'm not understanding how the splitting works. blend mode? No. Mask? No. Track? Oh, we can have layer mask. Good, that's cool. Cut. Track. Drawing. I'll start here. And done. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's such a weird way to do. It's not like this. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I feel like... Oh no, I did it on the wrong layer. My bad. Okay. Okay, I'm genuinely confused. How do I do this? Like... No, wait. This is not the actual way to do it. You know what? I'm just going to... Copy. Just erase everything inside. I think that's much easier to do. Okay. So then it would be like this. So I'm trying to make a puddle effect right now. I'm struggling a little bit as to how to achieve that. And it'll be... Okay, I think you know what? Let's just leave it as it is and call it a day here. Yeah. I think we... Now, my question is, how do I export this? Done. Now, I don't know how to export this, but I think we can call it a day with this being done, I think. I'm pretty much satisfied with it. I think I like export it here or something. Name. Bouncy. Yeah. I feel like that's good. Let's call it a day with this. I'm pretty... I'd say I'm pretty burnt out. Overall, this software is a good start. Procreate Dreams definitely has a lot more it can do in terms of like tools. Because right now, I feel that its tools are much more limiting than the standard Procreate. There are some things it does do better, like timeline management and stuff like that. But a lot of the functionality of Procreate from this app, which means that I will have to draw everything in Procreate first and import it in here. By that point, I might as well just not... By that point, I might as well just do all of the motions in Procreate. The one thing I understand doing for this would be doing like background effects or like motion of a still image. It's like moving specific parts of still image. Get what you want. Like that would be good for this software. Aside from that, I can't see myself doing like animation in here just because I don't have the lasso tool. I don't have like any of that stuff. Make it possible. Anyways. Okay. Well, I will be streaming again next week on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday I'll be continuing to play Coral Island, and on Sunday I will probably do drawing. I'm not sure what I'm going to draw. Maybe some Coral Island related fan art. Just because I'm playing the game now, might as well continue drawing for it. And yeah, I'll see you guys later then. Okay? Next week. Bye.